absolutely silent. Welcome back to the show, and yeah, good morning. Hello, my name is Nat, and welcome to the VeloGrapher. Today, sun's already up, a little bit late. It's about 6:15. Yeah, and it's cold outside. In fact, it's cold inside. So today, two things. I'm gonna talk about cycling when you get a little bit older and DOMS, delayed onset, muscle soreness, and also AbsoluteBLACK, the Graphen pads, whether they're shit or the shit. We're gonna find out. So I'll take you with me. Dragging from 20 k's an hour to dragging down to walking pace. That's number 2. Still dragging the brakes. Number 13. From 20k an hour to walking pace. Okay, so I've done the 20 drag from 20 k's an hour to walking speed, and so far it's been very quiet. One of the things I'd like to point out about these brakes so far, these pads, is that the initial bite is rather interesting. The noise that it makes is really different from the Shimano stock Dura Ace disc pads. I think they're organic, and they Swiss up exotherm tubes. The initial bite, the sound is very different, very different. So I am surprised, and I've got high hopes. It's going to be a little bit of a downhill later on, so we'll just see. Morning. We'll just see if they hold up to the claims that it is noiseless and the biting power is good. I've still got to do 10 reps of hard braking, so I'm gonna do that right now. Locked up back there. 3. 4. This is tiring. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Sun's coming up. It's warming up a smidge. 11 degrees. Slightly, very slightly breezy. No real wind yet. Perth is one of the windiest cities in the world, according to Google. So down. Morning. And so it is pretty windy over here. Okay. I'm gonna take this one today. Alright, so far the brake pads have been bitted in. I've still got to check how they do on a downhill in the neighborhood, so if they squeak, people are gonna notice. I'm gonna feel absolutely awful. So absolute black. I hope you're not absolute crap. Now, before all that happens, yeah, so I am turning 40 this year, and I've noticed that as I've gotten older, I'm getting DOMS, delayed onset muscle soreness, and it gets pretty bad. When I'm on a bike, I still feel pretty strong, but when I'm off the bike, like the day after, my quads, these guys over here, get so sore on the inside and the outside. I've tried a few different things, such as using a foam roller, magnesium oil, but it still doesn't really solve the problem. So for those of you who are about my age or older, how do you deal with it? I would really like to know, because this is, man, it's so irritating. Gotta walk around and it's so difficult to walk around. So share with me your secrets, people. Yeah. So back to the topic of DOMS. When I was younger, the recovery was a lot quicker. I would ride hard and then have a break, go back, rest up, whoops, car, and then after resting up, I'll feel pretty much okay. But now, not so much. Let's see how the brakes go. Super silent. Woo! Seriously, super silent. This is incredible. Absolute black. I am quite impressed. In the short term, I'll need to do a long-term review. The bite is pretty good too, but it's only a that was only a very short downhill section. Gonna take it to the hills and really test it out.
absolutely silent. Once again, the noise of the pads biting is very unusual. It's almost like a very dampened kind of noise. Very, very dampened. Early mornings, it's a headwind. Horrible. It's always a headwind no matter which way you go, isn't it? Bike passing. Back. Passing on your right. Thank you. Passing on your right. So about delayed onset muscle soreness. I've gone for massages after my rides. Nice ones that focus on the legs, just like having a personal sauna, but you pay for it. And it feels good for the most part after about half an hour. But after that, if I sit down for a while, mate, soreness all comes back again. The strange thing is, as I mentioned before, the soreness is not felt when I'm on the bike. It's like I'm fine, but when I'm walking, oh man, it hurts like hell. So if you have DOMS and suffer from soreness like I do after rides, please leave in the comments, point me in the right direction, because I'd love to get rid of all the soreness in my legs a lot quicker. Back to the brakes. The AbsoluteBLACK brake pads, freaking expensive, but I tell you, they're so quiet so far. I am very, very impressed. In fact, so impressed. I'm not gonna ask you to go buy it first, but or yet. I gotta test it out a little bit more, but for now it's 5 out of 5. Almost home now. Just about finished a small loop of the river near my house. And I must say that the brake pads have been absolutely amazing. No complaints whatsoever. Quietest brake pads I've ever ridden, hands down.